Hey guys, what's up? Here just to discuss something real quick. I'm trying to do more videos. Uh, I'd rather do the videos when no one's home because that way I get more off my chest. Pretty much the same things over and over. Um, as of right now, I have no scooter right now until I get the tube for my scooter next week. Possibly getting new tubes and tires for my bike, for my bicycle. Going to start riding that again. I miss riding it, so we'll see what happens with that. Go to order new lights and everything for my scooter and bike. Going to take it out more. Probably just hanging in there. Home Depot has me off every Monday now, so I don't go in at Home Depot that much. But I go back in tomorrow, 3 to 7. They've not had me close in a few weeks. Next few weeks I don't close. I stay kind of late, but nothing closing, so. But yeah, it's quite the situation. We'll see what happens. Um, I don't like to stay too late, but if I have to, I will. If they're going to have me stay late, I will probably more likely stay late. They don't do certain shifts. I'm still trying to get full time. They told me I gotta wait till September to see if they can do anything for me. So we'll see what happens with that. So hope everyone had a good weekend. I went fishing. Had a great time fishing. Played basketball a little bit on Saturday. Had off this weekend again. Pretty much Memorial Day is coming up around the corner. It's in a few weeks. I have off that whole week that Memorial Day is occurring. But it's gonna work out. I'm still with Home Depot. Been with Home Depot now for pretty much a year and a month. I like it. The paychecks are kind of crappy, but I'm sticking with it. As long as I get paid to work, I'm gonna work because they were short staffed in every department. No one wants to work in a corporate setting because corporate is getting worse to the point where corporate's not really paying the people very well, and they're getting treated like crap. Longevity is not a big thing anymore. People, if they stay for a few months and then they find something else to do. I was in that boat a year ago. I was in that boat 3 years ago, finding corporate jobs that did not want nothing to do with with a young black man with a criminal record. It was tough. It was really tough. I dealt with the grindstone. I tried to get into Lowe's. I tried to find somewhere closer to the house. I even tried Largo and Clearwater. But I did not want to make the commute because it was too far from home. And then you had to think about if it rained during the day. If it rained, what happens if it rains? What happens if it rains? And I had to ride my bike in the rain and everything. It's a pain in the ass to ride my bike in the rain. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. But yeah, it did thinking about going back to Publix when Home Depot was not working me as much and I needed a second job. I'm not going to do that. One job had me close more, and then I'd bike at least 30 minutes back and forth from home. I had to ride my bike at night. And with those cops running around at night, saying that, oh, my lights are not bright enough, we can't see you, and they run into my scooter and I get in an accident with them, then I go back to jail. It's like they're trying to set me up for failure again. I refuse to go back to jail. It may not be up to me to decide that, but at least I'm making an effort to sit there and say, hey, look, I'm not going to jail. I refuse to go back to jail. And then you had to think about people not talking to you anymore because of what you did to get you to go back to jail, to get you to go to jail. I went to jail twice. 2022 and then 2023. But I'm happy I'm no longer dealing with that anymore. It took up half all my earnings from the VA. I couldn't save it. But yeah, it was quite the situation, but I'm glad it's over with. But yeah, it's just, it's hard to find a company that you can stay with for a long time and make it worth your while. You got to deal with people that are not always going to be nice to you, people that are going to treat you like crap because you're on the lower part of the totem pole, so to speak. They'll throw you a bone, they'll think you're a dog, you'll take the bone, you'll destroy the bone, but the bone may not be nourished enough for you. But yeah, it's a situation that you got to deal with as a young black man. Not too people want to work with you because you put on weight, you're not as fast as everyone else, you know, you're behind on your orders and stuff like that, and if you're not fast enough, they're gonna fire you. It's all about speed and quickness and accuracy. If you're not accurate with what you do, then they're not gonna hire you. And if you have experience with what you're doing, they'll put you on. But if you lack an experience with that, and you try to put that back, and everything, it's gonna make you look stupid. And they're not gonna train you. They're not gonna train you. They're not gonna train you. So that being said, you gotta put on a show for these people just to make sure you keep your job. It's crazy. Pretty much, I'm doing what I can, doing everything I can to keep that job. I've not gotten a complaint yet. No one's complained. Pretty much, it's working out. They like me. The customers like me. I'm building relationships with customers. Getting along with people there, and my coworkers like me. There's a Memorial Day party coming up in a few weeks. I'm planning to go to it at Home Depot. I'm trying to go to it. Pretty much that's what's going on. But yeah, man. And then with me not having a scooter or a bike right now, and having to get a charger for my scooter, here's what's going on with that. I'm gonna need some cash, because I'm a little tight on cash right now, in order to get the scooter and everything, get the scooter, get the scooter's tube and tire. I'm gonna have to do that, but I'm gonna link my Cash App in the bottom of the video. See if you guys can send me something, at least $20 or $30. But yeah, man. Hopefully it works out. Everything will work out in the end. You just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. Love you all. Be safe. Quick update. My mom. Pray for my mom. My mom's been dealing with some health issues lately. She eats well. She takes care of herself. She don't get stressed out over things. She's in her 70s and she's trying to get right in life. But the one thing she needs to quit doing is smoking. But she's been smoking the majority of her life, and her health is starting to kick her in the butt. So just pray for her, pray for my family, and my nephew turns 20 today. So hopefully everything works out with that. He turns 20 today. He's back home from Tennessee for a few months. We'll see what happens. Okay. Love you all. Be safe and take care.